You know, it's not just the thrill of adventure. It's wondering what might happen after with such delightful company. Whenever you're in the mood, you just have to ask. Let's make some more stories. Do you need help? You're looking a bit overloaded there.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top.
That's what I thought.
Yes? Take a look.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my special.
If loving you was a crime, I'd be guilty as charged.
Well met, kinsman.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot. Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be. Storm cloaks, Imperials, dragons. Let them come.
So what's next for our adventures? Your flair for destruction magic is kind of...
You have time to practice? Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Cesargo understands. You hesitate because you know Cesargo will be better than you. Very well. Greetings, Archmage. And? Were they magnificent? No. That was not supposed to happen. But Cesargo is pleased to see that you are here, and not in pieces. You are a good friend to have done this. Cesargo will not forget it.
The Forgotten Vale. Can you believe we were there? It's like a dream. Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. I was just thinking of how far we've come. From when you first met me in the crypt to where we are now. Through all our hardships and struggles, we've made it, and it was worth it. I'm glad it all happened, though. You're the love of my life. What a wonderful fate for us. Don't you agree? Yes, Dragonborn? Sure thing. This is a good time to rest. We can hold each other close, if you'd like. Oh, hey. I love it here. There's just so much knowledge. What now? All right. I do, actually. You may think it's kind of weird, but I enjoyed playing with the rats by our castle Undercroft. That became my own little hideout for a while, where I'd go to when I just wanted some peace and quiet. It was also near the sea. Even when I became a vampire, I still did enjoy the breeze and fresh air. Anything natural and calm, really. Just to get me away from all that was happening at my home with my father. Usually when he was in a bad mood. What now, Archmage? You going to do some exciting admin and paperwork? Ooh, I can't wait. What is it, my love? The College of Winterhold. I've read about this place, but never really been here myself. It's a bit underwhelming, to say the least. Everything just seems so crumbly. Well, that's more for the main city, if you'd even call it that. But the college doesn't seem to be in the best shape either. It also doesn't help that most of the locals here despise the college, at least from what I've heard. The College of Winterhold. Being here always increases my mood.
Greetings, Arch. May I help you, Archmage? As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
How are you, Dragon?
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now.
Finally.
Well
A place where I'm
fine.
in my element.
Have a nice day. You consider Restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good, good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
What's that? Oh, yes, yes.
You already know all that I know. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Until next time.
Did you know this place was once a bustling hub for traders? Hard to imagine it now. I read this book once. Oh, that was ages ago, really. And it was already falling apart. It had a very sweet love story between a woman and a vampire. Of course, when I was very young, I had a soft spot for romance. It was so silly, too. The vampire glowed in the sun. Whoever came up with that hogwash.
My fanged acquaintance, I shan't trouble you.
I'm not saying the college caused the Great Collapse, but it's just kind of weird how this place wasn't hit, while the rest of Winterhold was. style. You're looking good today. With aim like that, you'd probably miss more if you tried. You're a natural with the bow.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Got the coin? You've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Yeah. What you... I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of
Are you kidding me? I've got the entire Thieves Guild at my back. What have you got?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware
All
of
right,
the chaos
all
they've
right.
sown.
I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Very well,
That'll
Talon.
teach me to try and make extra coin around this city.
The Forgotten Faith.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
I'm glad we're together. What's the plan? All right, I'll hold the fort here.
Hey, what are you doing down here? Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead. Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin, creeping around the Red Way. What business do college mages have in a place like Skyrim? It's a place for no dead. Weird experiments.
come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself. I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge. You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me. After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent. I fight with you? Or die defending you? Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times. Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now. You want to ask me something? What is yours is mine. I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. Okay, let us get back to it.
Why are we even hanging around here? Your business here better be important. Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. Another adventure.
Bit late to be wandering around.
No matter the weather, Riften always smells lovely. It is a good place to start a new adventure. The market is closed, but there is still stock to be had if we are quiet and quick. Of course, what do you want to know? I am open to suggestions. I can be quite excitable. I will resist causing a bloodbath when possible. My fighting is very stylish. Okay, killing from a distance is often safer and less messy. Fire away.
Okay, I hope it was not something I said. Of course, moving up. My brother and I never knew our real parents. We were found abandoned in a smelly shack by a soldier on his way to battle. We melted his heart with our fuzzy little faces, and he carried us to the nearest town. He deposited us at an orphanage, and that is where we spent most of our childhood. My brother and I were adopted by a couple of retired assassins. I guess the orphanage did not do a family background check. Mine was perhaps a little more unconventional than most, but I suppose all childhoods are interesting to some degree. My parents provided me with love and encouragement. Apart from the nightly training sessions, we were a normal family. I was bullied by the other Khajiit children because of my unusual color and markings. My mother showed me a handy trick with a rock and a glove. I was never bothered again. Yes, bullies should not be tolerated. They soon learned that being different is not a weakness. I am all ears. All right. Let us go.
Kind of feeling a little uneasy here. Everyone just seems so reserved. But not in a good way. So, where are we off to now? Who would want to live here? The downright stench here. Not to mention just about everyone looks nervous. Probably because the city is riddled with corruption, not just because of the Thieves Guild. Don't get me wrong about the Rift though. I do love this hold in general. Just not the main city. Hey, so... I know this isn't necessarily the best place for it, but something came to mind. Would you like to have another date? Anytime, but preferably at night, in the Bannered Mare. Okay, let's do whatever we have to do first, but you know the deal. Date after. How are you doing, love?
Need something?
This town is very pretty, but it is not as delightfully damp as Riften. The right fire in the wrong place could do a lot of damage here. Whiterun has some of the best air in Skyrim. There is a subtle dog breath aftertaste, though. Okay, then.
You tried mercenary work?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Do you need help?
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty. I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned, prime targets for those damn dragons. Be glad you're here in the city, and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall. I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off. Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem. I know your kind. Always sneaking around.
Well met, kinsman.
Best defense is a good defense, am I right?
I love your style. You're looking good today.
You're the one casts those illusions. Impressive.
My name is Serana.
So this is where vampire types relax. Lovely.
I'm sorry. Wait. How did you know? I never said anything about being a vampire. Don't I look mostly like a normal Nord girl to you?
I would recognize your smell anywhere. Okay. You smell hungry. I hope you do not want to suck my blood.
Interesting.
I work
I've
with my
never
mother,
really been
sell fruits and
sniffed out
vegetables.
before.
It's fun most days, but
yes.
hard work.
Just to confirm your suspicions, I am a vampire. But I'm not that kind of vampire. The blood-sucking, monstrous fiend you're probably thinking about. I don't have any interest right now in sucking out your blood. Nor, I don't think I ever will. Let's just say, I eat bad people. And I frankly don't think you're one of them.
Phew. I am pleased to meet you. My name is Inigo.
Likewise.
I have no desire to be a meal for anyone.
The Ancestor Glade had a charm. Ugh. I thought we went over this. Look, Inigo, you're a great guy. Or cat. But anyway, I've already said that I don't have any interest in sucking out your blood. I'm not the stuff of nightmares, okay? Most people even think I look and act normal. And if our friend here knew I was a blood-sucking
You tried mercenary
fiend,
work?
well,
It might suit
let's just say they'd most definitely be drained to a pulp by now. Hey, if you're listening, no offense. Just being real here. So, Inigo, just relax, okay?
Okay.
They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it. By the great That's me. And you are?
I'm Serana.
Speak to me. You have my full attention. Okay, I will unwind a while.
Planning on giving Hulda some competition?
Ha ha ha. Maybe not competition, but let's just say the mare could do with a touch of youthful energy. Hulda's been a bit... well, let's just say her age is showing in her temperament lately.
Age can do that to some people. Thankfully, I've been spared its, more challenging effects.
Really? You look like you've been untouched by time. Quite the youthful allure you have.
Well, age can be deceiving, can't it? Perhaps I've just had a sheltered life.
Sheltered or not, Whiterun could certainly use a bit of your kind of intrigue.
Maybe one day.
Trouble?
I'll be your first guest when you take over the mayor.
You'd be more than welcome. First drink on the house. It might even be a drink you've never had before.
Now that would be a first. I'll hold you to it. Whiterun's truly.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Looks like we're here.
If you need a drink, just holler.
Oh, Ysolda. Didn't expect to see you here. So, you now work at the Bannered Mayor.
I ain't done nothing.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Take a look.
Have
Need
you tried the
anything
wine?
else?
You just find that lying
in the
around?
Blue Palace.
Must be your lucky day.
You have fine wine? I didn't expect that, but okay. But what do you think? Are you in the mood for something fancy or something casual? Oh, I see. Well, you are with royalty. Me, really. Give us your best wine, and it's my treat for tonight.
Sure thing.
Cheers. To everything you've done, for me and the world.
So, I'm writing a song for you.
Why, John Battleborn, you're writing me a song?
Has your drink gotten to you already? Anyway. So, what's on your mind? Ugh, I swear. Sometimes it feels like you take courtship tips from Sheogorath. Did you know that, at least according to legend, the Sheogorath we have now was actually the champion of Cyrodiil? And you might take his place. I could endorse you. Yes, because that's just what I do. It's fun. Maybe it's the Daedra in me, but being naughty every now and then wouldn't hurt, right?
Yes, Mom?
Especially in bed. I think you'll have to see for yourself. Now, let me try. Picture this. I lay my eyes on your charming, handsome face. I've heard you are an experienced adventurer. Could you help me? I'd like to explore this land, but first, your body. Pretty horrible, isn't it? I guess we both have a talent when it comes to this. Yeah, really. I don't think this is everyone's idea of flirting, but hey, it works for me. I suppose I'm a little eccentric, and I think it might be the same with you. Now, this 1,000-year-old vampire relic is beckoning you, mighty warrior. You wonder what she's saying? Lean in closer and find out. It's nice, spending time like this. Just having drinks together. I'm glad you came. Oh, and I've been meaning to give you something. Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
It's nice, spending time like this. Just having drinks together. I'm glad you came. Oh, and I've been meaning to give you something. A little token of my affection. It's enchanted. I've made it myself. Because, as you know, I'm well versed in the arcane arts. As long as I'm nearby, it'll boost your magicka and life force. That's the catch. All right.
When his ugly red head. Around on the floor.
The banner. What now? Oh. It's so new. I've never really experienced this before. I couldn't talk and jest with the rats and the skeletons in the castle the same way that I do with you. Not even my mother. We were close for a time, but even then, during the good times, I felt there was some sort of rift between us. I can't explain it. With you, though, I feel I can be so open, so happy, so carefree. Come to think of it, I was guarded to you once. I treated you just as I had treated others, with indifference and apathy. I didn't want anything, or anyone, to be close. I didn't know it was possible to feel something for a complete stranger at the time. But the next thing I knew, we were together, sharing drinks, making love in the most beautiful places in all Tamriel. I was already living out my maiden dreams. It might have been, but I don't think that's important here. What matters is that I chose you, and you chose me. None of us forced anything upon each other. Rushed or not, it is wonderful to have you. I still have my nightmares. I acknowledge them, but I don't let them control me. Not anymore. It's hard, but the only thing I can change about the past is how I feel about it in the present. I can't change what happened with Molag Bal. I can't change the... because that happened. You came along and helped patch me up. It was not only you, but you were a big help. I can see what you've given me. Actual intimacy, not a facade done through the guise of control, domination, degradation. I experienced it as a true blessing. With you. Thank you for that. Hello, my love. You already know what I'm going to say, don't you? You guessed it. It's not something I'm ever going to get tired of saying. Let's go somewhere. To the beach, actually. Preferably somewhere along the northern coast. I just want to feel the sand on my feet and the ocean breeze on my skin. That can be the place for our next little date. Great. Let's head off. Every corner of Skyrim seems to hide a surprise, doesn't it? Or a bandit. But hey, that's half the fun. Let's see what's next. So what's next for our adventures?
Need something? Need something?
Only burglars and...
Want to hear a little lore to this?
just standing on the ocean shore. It was my favorite pastime, back on the island. Whenever my father was not in the best mood, I'd run outside and sit by the castle shores, look into the distant horizon. The vastness of the open sea kind of reminds me that my problems may not be the biggest thing in the grand scheme of things. Because there I was, just another little dot on that small island. Your mastery of... Hey, I just want to enjoy this moment here with you. Us, by the beach, in front of these ocean waves. Just to reflect how far we've gone, how far we've traveled, through the thick and thin, through all the circumstances. A vampire and a vampire hunter. Two people that would normally be at each other's throats, now enjoying drinks and kisses by the beach. Yearning to spend more of the future with each other. Don't say anything. Just let me talk. I have some thoughts I'd like to let out. I'm so proud of our relationship and how it progressed, despite all odds, both external and internal. I love you. I really do. In the 1,000 years I've walked on Nirn, you are the best thing that's happened to me. Here's to the future, and whatever it may hold. We go through this, and we go through it together. Let's move faster. The sun is... You know, it's not just the thrill of adventure. I was just thinking, how would I describe you to someone who's never met you? Fearless? Clever? Dashing? No. I think it's your kindness that really sets you apart, actually. You always try to help people, and it's uncanny how you can always tell when someone needs your aid, too. I never did get how. The Forgotten Vale. Can you believe we were there? It's like a dream.
Yeah?
Well, well, look who it is. How have you been?
Looks like you got someone already.
You have vanquished a great evil from Skyrim. You have saved this land. Souls.
Wow. Really... hand it to the divines. Nern truly is beautiful. Miles better than gold.
So, where are we off to now?
It's nice. I wouldn't have any qualms about living here. Sometimes, it's just nice to get away from the bustling cities, like Riften. Don't even get me started on that one. I'm glad we're together. How are you doing?
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Being old's not so bad.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
That armor. How do you even breathe in that thing? Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. I've never been here before, until I met you at least. I've read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big. From the castle, you used to just see a bit of Solitude from over the mountains. It's a different thing entirely to be here yourself. Everything's just so majestic. I hope it all lasts.
Hail Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
From the castle, I used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I imagined.
Yeah? It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field. They all need weapons and armor. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
The Ancestor Glade had a charm, didn't it? I'm glad you're here. I was just looking back at some childhood memories. The more pleasant ones. There was an old jetty where boats would bring supplies to the castle. Once we moved in, it never got used, along with the rest of the castle undercroft. That's why I used to play and hide down there, looking out to the sea, usually when my father was in a bad mood. Peace, quiet, and there was nothing but the crashing of waves and a sweet ocean breeze. However, if you journeyed further into the Undercroft and away from the sea, you reached the old water cistern. You wouldn't like to hang around there for too long. On some days, this would smell. Just be glad you weren't there then. I love it here. There's just so much knowledge. The architecture of this college, it's not as run down as many people make it out to be. Yes? All right. I've told you this before. Back before I was, you know, trapped in a coffin for who knows how long. The College of Winterhold used to be my first choice whenever I needed guidance in the arcane arts, a historic reference, or a particularly obscure alchemical manual. Unlike a lot of guilds, this one is actually pretty ancient, as old as I am, if not older. It and Winterhold are in a sorry state right now, though, which wasn't the case before. Did you know that Winterhold used to be a much bigger, bustling city? It's alright. I can't really expect you to know, because you certainly weren't around back then. And I was also quite the bookworm. I mean, there's nothing better to do when you grow up like I did. Winterhold used to be the capital of Skyrim. For centuries, it has rivaled the most prosperous cities of Skyrim. Early in the First Era, the First Empire of the Nord spanned from Skyrim to Nibene Valley. Its last monarch, High King Borgus, came from Winterhold. The circumstances of his death are uncertain, but it did coincide with the Wild Hunt. All right, I didn't know you knew that. Winterhold then saw even more disputes and conflict, but the city always came out on top. Then, I wake up a few centuries later to find out that everything is just gone.